The account you see in front of you is 100% free to play. We have not spent any money on this account, and yes, we got the Ultimate Phantom for free. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you guys how. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Tempest Wizard, and I thought I'd start off this video by letting you guys know just how difficult it was to get the Ultimate Phantom. So a few days ago, a special task came out where we could get the Ultimate Phantom if we acquired 3 Ultimate Scourge, and to acquire the Ultimate Scourge, you would need to play the Ultimate Comeback leaderboards, and yeah. So to climb the ranks in this leaderboards, you would need to win battles, or you would need to open data pads, and yeah. So unfortunately for me, I did not have any data pads, which means that I would need to win 1,334 battles in 7 days. So I grabbed my calculator, and the standard time for a battle is 10 minutes. So at 10 minutes a match, you would need to play for 13,340 minutes, which is the equivalent of 9.2 days to get the Ultimate Phantom. So if you play for 9.2 days and you win every single battle and you don't take any breaks, then you should have the Ultimate Phantom in 9.2 days. Except that the leaderboards was only 7 days, so yeah, stick around till the end to find out how I got it for free, and yeah, let's get started. So I started day 1 at about 2,879 victories, and after playing for about 8 hours, I was at 2,996 victories, which means I won about 117 matches, and this was my score. So I opened up 3 weapon data pads, and at the end of day 1, this was my final score. So on day 2, a special game mode called the random duel game mode came out, and I want you to pay close attention to the sequence of battles that I'm about to show you. So first off, we're up against Alex Rider, which is my second account. So I killed myself, and the match was over in like 30 seconds. And the next battle, we're up against Alex Rider again, which is my second account, and I killed myself, and the match was over in like 30 seconds. And the third battle, we're up against myself again, so I killed myself. And the fourth battle, we're up against a random stranger, and fortunately he's not very strong, so we killed him in like 2 minutes and the match was over. And the fifth battle, we're up against ourselves again. So I play against myself more than 80% of the time, and it turns out that if you have maybe 2 devices, like I play on my laptop and my phone, so if you press to battle at the same time, then you are likely to get placed against yourself. And depending on the time, like if you do this in the night when there are not that many active players, then you could get placed against yourself up to 7 times in a row, maybe even up to 10 times in a row, and yeah. So sometimes I would get placed against my friend Dante, and what we do is we rotate wins. So if he wins the first match, then if we get placed against each other again, he would let me win the second match, and if I get placed against him again, I would let him win the third match. And yeah, we do this to save time, and it works. And I would also like to add that if you play against somebody who's very strong, then you might want to leave the match to save time, because you'd rather be playing against your second account. And so yeah. So unfortunately, the victories you stack up during the random duel game mode does not add up to the victories on your profile. So I have no proof, but yeah, so I played for the whole day, which is 13 hours, and that was because I knew that the random duel game mode would not last forever, so I needed to exploit this game mode, and yeah. So at the end of day 2, I played a total of 386 matches, and I opened 1 weapon data pad, and at the end of day 2, this was my score. So I started day 3 by leaving 20 battles, and there's a very good reason for this, so hear me out. So as I've said before, to get the Ultimate Phantom, you would need to win 1,334 battles in 7 days, and If you are free to play or you are a light spender, then you need to know that this will definitely take you to Champions League. And the problem is not that you would be in Champions League. The problem is that no matter how much you play, you can only get 5 microchips and 30 memoriam daily. And so you would be in Champions League in 7 days, but you would have level 1 pilots and level 1 drones, and yeah. So you want to play this in the low priority queue, because while in the low priority queue, you do not gain trophies. So yeah. So after being moved to the low priority queue, I squatted up with my friend Dante and we played in shifts. So what this means is that he would be in the squad and all he would need to do is spawn, and I would play for the next 1 hour and I would try my best to win. And after that, I would be in the squad and all I would need to do is spawn, and he would play for the next 1 hour and he would try his best to win. And yeah, so this is very effective because you can win matches while not actively playing, and yeah, it works. So at the end of day 3, this was my score. I won a total of 121 matches and I opened one weapon data pad, and yeah, this is my final score. I would also like to add that there are some matches that you are just guaranteed to win. Like here, you can see that it's 6 versus 1. So regardless of if I play or not, we are going to win this match. So to save time, you can just leave the match and start a new match, and yeah. So day 4, I discovered one of the fastest ways to win matches, and it involves the free-for-all game mode. So first off, you need to know that to win a match in free-for-all, you need to be among the top 3 players. And secondly, you need to know that the 4th place will never get up to 5 kills. And so the speed at which you can win matches is dependent on the speed at which you can kill 6 people. So for me, this is usually less than 1 minute, but sometimes it's up to 2 minutes. And yeah, so once you've killed 6 people, you can leave the match and you can start another match. So day 4, I played for about 9 hours actively, and at the end of day 4, I had about 190 victories. And after opening 2 weapon data pads silver, this was my score. So day 5, I mostly played the team deathmatch game mode, and that was because I was worried about the damage leaderboards for the last ultimate scourge. So at the end of day 5, after opening 1 weapon data pad silver, I won a total of 145 victories, and this was my score. And yeah. So day 6, a special game mode called the cat and mice game mode came out, and I don't know why, but I was always the cat. So I played this game mode because I wanted to complete some missions, and unfortunately, the victories you stack up in this game mode does not add to the victories on your profile. So after playing for about 10.5 hours, at the end of day 6, I won a total of 182 matches, and this is my score. So day 7, I squatted up with 2 of my friends and we played the push game mode, and let me just say that if you are very strong and you have some very strong friends, then you can squat up, and as long as you stay on the payload, you can win the match in 1 to 3 minutes. And yeah, so 12 hours into day 7, I got the ultimate phantom, and yeah. So in total, I won 1,248 matches in 7 days, and I would say that I played for at least 60 hours. And yeah, so before we end the video, there's something I would like to say, so please listen. So if you've been to this channel before, you would know that we have a free-to-play series where we play the game without spending any money, and we try to see how far we can get. And you would also know that this account is a free-to-play account, so we have not spent any money on this account. And I decided to make this video not because I have too much free time, but because I wanted to prove that it is possible to make progress in the game without spending any money. And I will probably never do this again. I was only able to play this leaderboards because I am on vacation, and yeah. So when the special task for the Ultimate Phantom came out, I teased about this in my community post, and you guys didn't take me seriously. So this was part of my motivation to play for the Ultimate Phantom. And I have a friend who is completely free to play, and he has more than 5 ultimate robots. Two of them are Mark III, one is Mark II, and yeah. So it is possible to make progress in the game even as a free-to-play player. And honestly, I just don't play this account as much as I should be because I'm usually very busy. And if I did play this account as much as I should be, then everything in my hangar would be at least Mark II. So yeah. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this content, do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.